What's going on, guys? It's Mannequin here, and welcome to some Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. It's going to be 2 Moab streaks just like the last video, and I'm just really trying to get rid of the last few videos on Modern Warfare 3 that I have on my hard drive, and I'm really running low, so I'm just going to pretty much release everything that I have of it, and I'll probably go back to some Black Ops 2 or just some other things, but I'm just really trying to get rid of the Modern Warfare 3 videos that I had that I thought were pretty good. So I hope you guys are enjoying these gameplays, but I'm going to be jumping from different subjects again, just like the previous video, and yeah, I just needed something to really take up the background, but yeah, let's just hop right into what I want to talk about. So the Xbox One, it actually got a release date today, and it was kind of random. I felt like the way that they announced it, I guess, it was kind of underwhelming. I really expected them to announce it at maybe a press conference or something like that, and right there I'm paying attention to the gameplay when I shouldn't have been, but there was a guy just hiding there. Thank you, Lazy, for saving me 2 to 3 years ago. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. So the Xbox One, it was announced in some YouTube video. It was really weird. I really thought that they would do it at a conference, or they would do it some other way. I felt like the YouTube video was definitely underwhelming for something that's pretty important, which is the release date, but it's out there. It's November 22nd, and I kind of find that date surprising. They said it was the same date as the Xbox 360 release date. I have no idea. I didn't get an Xbox 360 on launch. I probably should have looked it up if they were telling the truth. I'm pretty sure they're telling the truth. I would really doubt that they would lie on that, but yeah, they decided to release it on the same day the Xbox 360 released. They said that they felt like that date was pretty good for them before, and they wanted to release on it again, but I really thought that they would try to release sooner in the United States anyways than the PS4. I was really thinking that maybe November 5th or maybe November 10th, some days before the PS4 that the Xbox One would be released, but nope, November 22nd. It is going to come out sooner in Europe though, or in some parts of Europe. They're really not really launching in a lot of areas in Europe, so that's why I'm not really sure where. They have a list of 13 countries that they are going to release in, so I should probably put that in the description if you want to check that out if you're from Europe. But yeah, November 22nd, that's the release date for the Xbox One. I'm glad that it's finally out there. I've been trying to pre-order one, like I've mentioned in the previous video, but it's been pretty hard to actually find one. But they said that they have now begin full production, and they feel like they might be able to put out some more consoles. So I'm hoping I will be able to get a day one Xbox One by then. But let's actually jump over to now the PlayStation 4 side, and this is more Sony. I'm not really sure if they're really going to push this heavy on PlayStation 4, but yesterday some interesting news came out. So I'm sure a lot of you guys, if you're heavy into gaming news and stuff like that, for the past year, maybe 2, it's probably last year, I don't know, it feels like it's been forever since this has been announced, but the Oculus Rift, it was really picking up some heavy steam recently due to its pretty much genius technology of virtual reality, and a friend of mine has one, but he has the dev kit model, which he's enjoying it. He enjoys playing certain games like Minecraft on it. He has tried making games work, but sometimes they just don't work properly, but he definitely enjoys the Oculus Rift, and he's very excited for when people really push that kind of technology. And so yesterday, Sony basically plans to enter the virtual reality gaming space also, and apparently they're going to start with the PlayStation 4. I would have thought that virtual reality would be years and years later. I don't know, I didn't expect virtual reality to be a thing so soon, but yeah, that's Sony's plan. They want to enter the virtual reality area, and I know a lot of people had asked Sony Worldwide Studios president Shuhei Yoshida, I hope I'm not butchering his name again, but they had asked him previously if the Oculus Rift would be supported on the PlayStation 4, and he would always pretty much dodge the questions, and it turns out maybe the reason he was dodging it is because Sony was working on their own virtual reality headsets, and apparently they've been working on this for a while. The device has already been demonstrated with Drive Club, that players are able to look around in the cockpit of the car, so that is pretty awesome. I've never really been excited for virtual reality, but if it's done right, I feel like it could be really awesome. I don't know, just because I wear glasses, I've really been annoyed with like going to watch 3D movies and having to put glasses on top of my glasses. It's just really annoying. And that's kind of the problem that I have with like virtual reality. It's like I'm gonna be putting stuff on top of my face. I already have glasses. I don't know. It feels like it won't work out very well for me. But yeah, the COO from Oculus, he's actually pretty excited that other people might actually enter the market of virtual reality because he knows that virtual reality has had some failures in the past, and if more people enter the market, then it's good because obviously developers will start producing more content for it. And this gameplay that I'm showing you, I ended up getting a Moab, and then right after I call mine in, A-Town ends up calling his. God, it must have sucked to be the other team. I would hate to get Moab twice in a row. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know if you guys are excited for virtual reality, or if you have an opinion on the Oculus Rift, if you've tried it out before. But now you're seeing some Battlefield 4. So the reason I'm just going to be showing you guys this small little clip of a failure on a helicopter is because Battlefield 4 will have a practice range mode for learning to fly helicopters and jets, and I cannot tell you how awesome that is. For probably weeks I tried learning how to fly a jet and stuff, and I just could never do it. It was really, I don't know, it was too difficult for me for some reason. I just could not learn how to fly a jet, and I would just always crash it, or every time I tried to fly a helicopter I would end up crashing it and killing my teammates. So it's a good thing that they're putting a practice mode in there. Flying a helicopter has always been a little bit, it definitely has a learning curve to it, and I've noticed that people who are really good at flying the helicopter, they are really good at it, and then people that are just started playing Battlefield, they're really bad at flying a helicopter. I don't understand the controls to the helicopter, so then putting a practice mode in there, I really like the idea of it. It's just something so simple, but it's definitely going to help a lot of players. I don't know, I don't know another game that would have benefited from something like this. Like Call of Duty, I don't think combat training, I guess it was okay. I mean, the bots, if you put the bots on veteran, I think that's the highest difficulty. God, they're basically aimbots. They're walking aimbots. It's ridiculous at how they get kills. Like every so often we enter combat training and just play veteran, just because it was so hilarious at how overpowered the computer was, because they'd have a sniper and they can no scope you, and I don't know, it was always ridiculous to me how the veteran game mode was just leaps ahead of the next one, because I'm trying to remember what they are. It's probably like recruit being the easiest one, stuff like that, and I always felt like whatever the difficulty is on Call of Duty for the medium and to the hard, like to veteran, to whatever it was before, the gap between that was just huge, because every time we'd play the level before veteran, it was really easy, and then when we played veteran, oh my god, it felt like, I don't know, it felt like I was playing a team that already knew where everyone was, and they all they had to do was hold R1 to kill us, because they'd snap on target in just, I would say, milliseconds, and they'd get you. I mean, seriously, if you haven't tried combat training, just try it once on veteran so you can know what I'm talking about. It's insanely crazy how how overpowered the veteran computer is, and you can obviously win. I've won a couple of times against them, but it's always hilarious to see them just snap on target, and you're just like, what? How'd they do that? But yeah, so let me know if you're excited for virtual reality, or if you're excited for Battlefield 4. Just let me know in the comment section your opinions on the stuff that I talked about today. Recently I've been talking a lot about news, but that's because I'm really excited for the next generation. I feel like with the PS3 and 360s, so far the games I'm playing, it's just, I'm playing them to wait for the next generation consoles. Like next week, I am pretty excited. Kingdom Hearts comes out for the PS3. I think that's all it comes out for, but Kingdom Hearts 1.5, it's basically a remake of 1, Chain of Memories, and then it also has 365, or I could be saying this one wrong. I never played that version of the game, but it was basically a DS game, but all it's going to show is the cutscenes. So I'm pretty excited for that. That's one of my favorite series of all time. So I am excited for that. I'm going to be playing that until Grand Theft Auto. But after Grand Theft Auto, I don't know if there's many games that I'm pretty excited for this generation. I'm really just holding out for next gen, and that's why I've been really heavy on the news recently. It's because I'm really excited for next generation. I just want it to start already. So this gameplay is already going to come to an end. I have a bonus clip for you guys at the end. I don't know why I kept it for so long. I thought it was pretty funny. But yeah, I'll just see you guys later, and peace.